The seed airdrop is gradually coming to an end, and in my last video I did a prediction of 0.05 to zero point 0.1 as my price prediction for this very airdrop when it hit major exchanges. And there is a lot of community reaction about that very video, and I want us to take a look at it because a lot of persons are expecting something very higher than that zero point 0.1, which is my max for this very token. And as we all know, the seed listing date is not announced yet, but as we wait for the listing date, let's take a look at this very community reaction and see what others are actually thinking about this very airdrop, maybe with a different perspective, and they may be correct. The first reaction is from Gift. I mined 1000 seed, but 86 was given to me or allocated to me. Does it mean in subsequent time order will be released? Your mine token is not equal to allocation. Okay, your allocation is what you get at the end of the airdrop. What that means is there is no other token that is going to be given to you except there is any hidden vesting period on the seed airdrop. But I don't think there is any vesting period of other tokens. So maybe after checking the criteria and others, what you get is 86. Okay, the next reaction is from Paul. Anything less than 0.5 listing price is premium Dustina. I respect your opinion, but I don't think within 24 hours and 1 week of listing, that is this very seed token on major exchange, we are going to get this 0.5. Okay, that can come maybe later as we enter into the heat of the bull market. This is possible when the token have been for some time. And with this listing price, which is 0.5, you are actually saying that the token is going to do very, very well, because if you take a look at 700 million of this very token to airdroppers and you multiply by 0.5, you are saying that they are going to have a $250 million market capitalization initial listing price. This is very, very huge. The possibility is there, okay, but this is very, very on the high side for me, and that is not what I am personally expecting, and I expect your opinion. The next reaction is from Costa. Just calculate the data you use to mine this project. When they list, you will find out that you are the one that lose. Even the higher miners could not get up to $50 to $80. Some person gets up to that. Okay, some person will definitely get up to that, and this is true. A lot of person will not get up to $80, and the reason is because if you take your data, you consider your time, and also consider the money you put in. If you put in some money, you discover that you may be at loss, and that is very correct. Okay, that is very, very correct. Influencers got up to 1,000 and 5,000 of this very token because of referrals. The next reaction is, I bet you don't have 400 seed allocation. Which seed are you talking about? 1,000, 5,000, 10,000? Yes, some person get up to 1,000 of this token. That is very correct. Some person get up to 5,000. Okay, a lot of influencers get this. And if you don't get this, don't think people don't get it. You know, sometimes when we don't have something, we think others don't have to because we don't have. It's not always the case. The next reaction is from Bali. 0.05 to 0.09, which is great. This is within my own price prediction as well. 0.05 to 0.1, which is what I am personally looking at for this very listing. Adewale, your analysis is top notch. I think I agree with your bitter truth. The next reaction is from Richard. Bad Belle, $1.25, not too much for them. Me personally really suffered for that project. Wish us well listing. $1 will be huge, especially us with little token. You see, because you have little token does not really matter about the price of this token. What really matter is the team putting in the effort to ensure that the token is listed at a better price, especially when it comes to adding liquidity, because that is what really matter here. Liquidity, very, very important. So I also respect your opinion, but if you see $1, that will be very miraculous, which is also very possible. The next reaction is from Barry Dakara. It's better to be surprised than to be disappointed. On the upside, I'm looking at 0.12 cent, and on the low side, I'm looking at 0.06. This is very correct. In fact, this is what most of us need to be paying attention to, especially when it comes to airdrop. Why? It is better to be surprised that they list at $1, they list at 0.5, than for you to be expecting $1 and be disappointed and see the token at 0.05. This is the right way every airdroppers or miner should be thinking anytime you go into any project. It's better to be surprised than to be disappointed. I like this comment so much. And thank you so much for this wonderful comment, Barry Dakara. The next one is poor. It's not possible. Disagree with you. That is very, very fine. I respect your opinion as well. And you can disagree. That is very, very okay. And my prediction still remains 0.05 to 0.1. Okay, with a 1 billion total supply for this very token, 70% for airdroppers, except things change. But that is my prediction for this very token. From Ogbonna, how many are you having that you said some people have 5,000 tokens? Okay, so you don't believe that some influencers have 5,000 tokens. That is very, very surprising. That is okay as well, but I can tell you, people have 1,000, 5,000 tokens. That is very possible from that very amount, and that is very, very important. The next reaction is from Prince, 0.3 or 0.5. Your analysis is forbidden. I respect your opinion as well. My analysis is forbidden because you want the listing to be a little bit higher. That is correct. But if you look at this, your price, which is 0.3. So even though we say that they put 50% of the entire total supply into circulation, that is 50% of 1 billion, which is 500 million, okay, of the token in circulation, multiplied by this your price, which is 0.3. You are saying a $150 million for this very token as capitalization. That is also possible. And with 0.5, you are saying a $250 million as capitalization. That is also possible. But for me, I don't think this is a possibility with them giving 70% airdrop, which is 700 million of this token. You are saying $350 million market capitalization is going to flow into this very token. I don't think Seed have this liquidity, okay? I don't think they have such amount to put into this token. It can do up to 0.5, 0.3 in the future, not between 24 hours and 1 week of this very token on major exchanges. I don't believe so, but this is your opinion as well. The next one is from Ayo. With this your 0.05 calculation, many influencers like you will be making something from seed. The rest people will collect those. For example, with maybe 120 allocation, which most people don't get, 120 multiplied by 0.05 is equal to 6 USDT. But most influencers got 2,500 to 4,000. With this kind of allocation, 0.05 is good. But for me, I don't see any difference between Hamster and Seed. They are all scammers. But one thing here is your prediction right here is correct. A lot of influencers get this 2,500 and 4,000. For me, I don't get the token at all. See, they not give me any token. Why? Because I refuse to put the logo to my name. Remember, that was one of the criteria. That's the eligibility for the airdrop. So since I did not do that, they did not give me any token at all. The reason why I did not do that was because I spent about 1 week or so to mine this token and I got engaged in other stuff. So I did not really mind. So I just forget about it. That is what I did. So a lot of influencers, as you rightly said, got 2,500 to 4,000, even 5,000 of this very token, and they will really make something good from this very project. So this expectation is very, very possible. If you have a 120 allocation and you multiply that by 0.05, then you'll be having $6, and that is just as dust as possible. The next reaction is 0.2. Motivation is saying 0.2 is a must. If you say 0.2 is a must, then that brings us to this calculation as well and say 0.2. You are saying a $140 million market capitalization is possible, which I also agree with you. Okay, this is a possibility, but this is on the high side for me. It's a possibility. Okay, Telegram airdrop are waste of time. 99% are scams, nothing but dust. Let's wait for what the seed listing price is going to be. God forbid your prediction, seed can never list below $0.5. You know, people are really expecting a lot from this very seed airdrop, and I don't know why. People's expectations are very, very high for seed. And that is also cool, that is fine, but the possibility is there for them to list $0.5 because I believe personally that everything is possible. However, I don't put my hope there. I don't put my expectation like this is what must be, just like you are saying right here. Can never list below $0.5. Things can go all the way up and it can be $0.5, okay? But if you look at it critically, can seed have that very liquidity for a 500 million? Okay, let's say they put 50% in circulation, 500 million out of 1 billion, multiply by 0.5, you are saying 250, okay, for a 500 million circulating supply. 250 million market capitalization is what you are talking about. Do they have the money to put in? That is what you should be considering if you understand the dynamics behind listing at a very better price. And if you also say this and they put in all the allocation from airdrop, that is 350 million market capitalization, which is very, very high. And that is not what I am personally expecting. And your opinion is well respected. The next one is, may God forbid, that is from Steven. If it is 0.1, I will lose. I have made a lot of purchases. It does not matter whether you made a lot of purchases or not. Your allocation is very important. And if you make a lot of purchases, that is based on the fact that you've already considered it a risk. Okay, like I always say, anything you put into airdrop, you consider it as a risk that you are taking. So it may turn out to be very good. It may turn out to be very moderate. It may turn out to be very bad. And that is what you should be looking at. Okay, so for the fact that you put in a lot of money, that is also fine. But I also believe that you have done your due diligence before putting any money, because personally I don't advise people to put money into airdrop except you want to do that after you've done your research and know that it is something you can be willing to lose. But if it's something that you know you can't lose, don't put it in. It's not advisable. Elijah, so you don't believe in the world of crypto, anything is possible, so don't doubt, just wait till the exchange are open. That is my own take on this very airdrop. Let's all of us right now, let's wait and see what the price is going to be for this very seed airdrop, because a lot of reaction on this very seed price prediction. And if you're watching right now, my prediction is 0.05 to 0.1. I am not expecting anything above that. It can do above that to 0.2, 0.3, 0.5 as people are expecting, but for me, 0.1 is very, very possible. And 0.05, that is where we should see the price come from, and then things can begin to move upward to 0.1. And this is my own personal opinion. So you can have your personal opinion right there, which is very perfect. Comment below, what do you think about all this reaction? Consider supporting this channel by leaving a like for this video, subscribe if you have not, and turn on the bell notification for more crypto videos like this one. Also check the channel for other crypto content. Join our Telegram channel, the link in the description, for more crypto news, updates, investing, and day trading strategy. Thanks for watching.